right, Sunnies, get ready for a night of jazz, gin, mystery, because we've got a glamorous one for you this morning. Back in the house is our friend Jenna Dennis of Great Expectations Realty in Hastings Main Street, and she brought a sweet partner in crime today. We got Brooke from Chocolates. These two are part of the Gilded Cage Supper Club, an immersive 1920s murder mystery dinner coming to the venue in historic Hastings. And we're going to get into all of that. But first, welcome, ladies. How you guys been?
Amazing.
Thanks
so
you
much
for having us.
What's on your heart? How has it been in business world, Jenna? How is Great Expectations and real estate going?
Yeah, we're doing great. There's a lot going on in real estate right now. You know, I feel like we're in a transitional period of the market really kind of bouncing back. August is historically slow, but things are starting to pick up both with commercial and residential. This past week, we've had a lot more showing requests and working a couple offers on properties, so that's exciting. But yeah, we have a couple great properties in the downtown district if anyone's looking for commercial businesses.
Okay, cool.
And then I have an amazing beachfront coming up, a 3-story beachfront home if anyone's in the market. And then I think you guys saw a sneak peek of a video that we're about to close on.
Guys, Addie made this video of this home.
house?
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh my God! It's a real life like dollhouse.
It's
looking.
beautiful. Yeah, can you talk a little bit about this property?
Yeah, it's a fabulous property downtown on St. George Street. It's a historical property. I'm working with the buyers on this one, and you know I don't work with a lot of buyers, but of course they're dear friends. So
Awesome.
I'm excited to help them bring this to fruition. But I feel like I have such a heart for historic properties, as you know, like that's just my jive. So getting to see the restoration of this property and getting to make sure that the new buyers are going to cherish it and preserve it.
But this is a very historic home, right? And like even like the door jams and like the fixtures
the hinges were like
are like the gilded.
amazing.
I mean, this is basically going to move into the supper club conversation
I know,
easily, right?
right? It's that
gorgeous.
period.
Yeah, that's amazing. And going back to commercial properties, how's that looking downtown? I'm seeing some businesses struggle out there, but I'm also seeing some businesses flourish. Do you have any kind of insight on what's going on?
You know, that's a great question. We were actually chatting about that yesterday. Summer was a bit slow for a lot of businesses, and that's a challenge. We were looking at the visitor numbers, and the visitor numbers were actually slightly up
Interesting.
to St. Augustine, but it seems people are not spending money, at least not on goods. Like when you walk downtown, you don't see people carrying bags. You
Right.
don't see like the sales numbers for a lot of the retail businesses going up right now. They're struggling. So what we were thinking, and I don't have the numbers to back this up yet, we were actually going to dig into that today, is people are really looking for more experiential stuff. They're looking for places to visit, things to do. It's a little bit of a change in the market. I mean, we've seen that trend going for a while, but it seems like it's becoming even more so a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you find like the businesses with like food and beverage are doing a little bit stronger right now than like what you just said? Like
some of the restaurants were challenged too. I think they're having to think outside the box on ways to draw people in.
True story. Yeah.
You know, I'm seeing more people try to do, you know, tie-ins to get like, you know, gimmicks, not in a bad way, but in a positive way, trying to appeal to people other than just with their menu. You're seeing a lot of the chefs do more pop-ups or collaborations or farm to table.
I see a lot of, it's great though,
Yeah,
and successful.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great to kind of mix things up a little bit to appeal to people. We're all competing for that same, you know, drawing people in with some type of interest. So.
Well, speaking of drawing people in, I mean, we can pivot over to the venue over in Hastings, right? I mean, you are really doing this. Chef Sebastian's moment was amazing, and Chef Ellie's was amazing, and like every single time, it's like another event, and it really takes you guys to the next level. How is the venue doing?
It's amazing. We are having so much fun with it. Like, we're doing all the things that we personally enjoy doing as a family when we travel. So we have a lot of collaborations coming up. That's the great thing too, is getting to work closely with some amazing talent. We have, of course, the Murder Mystery Dinner with Catalyst Theater and with these amazing ladies and Chef Matt Brown. We're doing some collaborations there, but I know we're going to talk more about that one, so I'll just touch on a few others real
Sure.
quick. We just scheduled one with the Magic Hideaway, Bill Abbott.
Oh, he's an amazing human being. I got to get him on the show. He's an amazing
He
dude.
is incredible. They're out of town until a couple more weeks, but they're coming back. And we are doing a big New Year's bash with them.
That's
so New Year's
awesome.
Eve, and Chef Matt Brown and Stacy are going to work with us to just really knock it out of the park. So we're excited about that collaboration. We're working on a Derby Day for
Oh my God, I
next
wanna
year.
come.
Nice.
It's going to be so fun. We also have a Christmas theater dinner that's coming this December.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah, and we're doing a Hastings hoedown.
Hey,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
we
love
talked
it.
about that.
So we're just really enjoying kind of bringing these experiential moments to people that there's not a lot like that in St. Augustine right now. You kind of usually have to go to either Orlando or Jacksonville. So it's been fun and really enjoyable.
I love that. And Brooke, I mean, Chocolates
Yes.
over in Hastings now. How has this new location been for the business?
It's been really nice. I mean, I'm kind of biased because I live a block away.
Oh,
so
that's
I just
fabulous.
walk to work.
That's awesome. Do you love living out there?
I do. It's so peaceful.
That's what I love, yeah.
I moved back from Texas a few years ago, and it kind of very much reminds me of that area.
True story, yeah.
So it's been really nice. Everybody's been very communal over there. We just started opening Fridays and Saturdays from 9 to 2, just because it's myself and then my other business partner, Sarah.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to squeeze in what we can, but everybody's been really positive towards us being open, and we hope that we can expand that in the future too.
One of the things I love about Chocolates is you guys do this education series. I think this is so amazing. I mean, like, we've got Motormouth Mel over here
Yeah, well, guess what?
chowing down on
Yeah,
some
so,
things.
So Brooke brought us treats, and when you were doing her intro, and you
Yeah.
were
I know.
looking
I'm
that way,
trying not to laugh.
I was holding it all up.
Typical.
I already ate, but okay. So this, I have to talk about this.
Okay, go ahead.
So this homemade Pop-Tart, you guys, I ate half. This is David's half. And then there's this oatmeal cream pie.
Whoopie-
I
oh.
ate half. This is David's half.
Oh my God, she's already done this with
And
me.
then
I'm
there's
just-
a white chocolate cake pop. That's David's half. And then there's a chocolate one. That's David's half. And then there's some macaroons. I already ate the lemon one.
Oh
And
my
there's
God.
cookies. You guys, let me tell you, it's all good.
Chocolates.
My favorite is the Pop-Tart.
Yeah, the Pop-Tarts are amazing.
You're talented. Like, how do you do this? Oh my
Thank
God.
you. It's been a lot of practice. I did go to culinary school at FSCJ.
Awesome.
Off Dunn Avenue before it went to downtown. So I did get my AS in culinary management.
Awesome.
And then my business partner, Sarah, her mom was a wedding cake decorator. So she learned
She's got these
from
tricks of
home.
the trade.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we kind of have like a good blend between like business and learning from the ground up. So it's been a
My
really cool
grandmother
experience.
used to side hustle making wedding cakes.
Yeah.
And I know that in this country
Hard.
kitchen, like, not to touch her stuff. And so I was that little boy that would, like, you know, just kind of get my little pinky in, and she'd be like, no, don't touch it. This is for a wedding.
Yeah,
It's
so
like-
if I wanted to like order a bunch of these Pop-Tarts,
yeah, good question.
do you do like a mass order?
Yeah, so we do desserts by the dozen. We also do custom cakes as well
Okay.
as wedding cakes, of course. We also are trying to work into wholesale. So we do wholesale downtown at St. Augustine Coffee House
Oh,
is
cool.
our main one.
You do gluten-free?
We do offer gluten-free and vegan. That's been a really big turnaround for right now is people can't find vegan bakeries or ones that
that
are
tastes
gluten-free.
good and doesn't taste like bark.
Like
I mean, like,
chalk.
really, truly.
Like
we have
chalky foods.
Ashim, who has to be gluten-free.
She would love that
She
Pop-Tart.
would love that Pop-Tart if it was gluten. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, but we just require like a 48 hours notice.
Sweet.
We
Okay.
do online ordering too, so we have it on our website. If you don't want to speak to anybody, you're more than welcome to just order it online.
Give me food.
So you make it out in Hastings, and if they need to pick it up in St. Augustine, they have a location to do that?
Yeah, so we our commercial kitchen essentially is in the back of our cake decorating studio in Hastings,
Cool.
as well as our storefront, and then St. Augustine Coffee House is generous enough to allow people to pick up downtown if Hastings is a little too far.
That's
from them.
amazing, though. And
Yeah.
Jenna, isn't that important to find those partnerships? I mean, you're really trying to make that connectivity from St. Augustine to Hastings is a moment.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we love having them out there. I mean, it's not just Sourdough Saturday that brings it in, but I'm biased. And that's why it's so exciting to collaborate with them. They're of course one of our preferred vendors at the venue. And wait till you see what she's designing for the murder mystery dinner.
Really?
Yes.
Can we
We're
get
really
it? Can we get?
excited.
And
I'm eating
it's
a
wait,
cookie.
it's not just desserts, guys. They do cocktails and mocktails to
What?
match the theme.
Cool.
So it's like all tied in.
That's amazing. So this
Yeah.
murder mystery, let's dive into this conversation. It's the Gilded Cage Supper Club. Where did this whole idea come about?
So this was actually a collaboration, of course, with Catalyst Theater. It's a new local theater that has launched, and they are coming out to do the theme. They're the ones that came up with the storyline and the theme. And then, of course, we set it in a period, like 1920s period, because that's the period of the building, and it just, that aesthetic matched.
Yeah, totally.
But as far as like the actual tying into the menu, these ladies were incredible.
Oh, please take us on this journey. Like, where did you start?
Yeah, so we kind of wanted to get a vibe of what they were looking for. The Catalyst Theater definitely wants to do more of the Great Gatsby
Yeah.
kind of theme to it. We're doing odes to kind of what's going to be included in the murder mystery, kind of like a foreshadow, and through the storyline, through the different acts and different dinner options, and then our desserts. So our dessert is going to have our turtle bomb. It's one of our original desserts that we've done.
Amazing.
Lisa, who's the founder of the Chocolates, she originally owned the chocolate turtle. So,
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I love her. She's an
So-
amazing lady.
Yes, so that's definitely an ode to the chocolate turtle that we wanted to kind of bring into. So it's kind of going to be like a cherry bomb situation.
Cute. I love this.
Yeah. And then Jenna found these really cute little cherries as tickets for the mocktails or
Fabulous.
signature cocktails.
Oh, cute.
So we're just kind of tying it in all together. And then Chef Ellie is also working with us on
Oh.
the 30th
Yes.
date.
She's doing the day before Halloween. I'm so
Okay.
excited.
Oh.
Because there's multiple dates on this, right?
Yes.
We do. We have October 2nd, 3rd, and
The
30th.
Okay.
So Matt Brown is doing the 2nd and 3rd. Chef Ellie. I got too fast for my britches there. Chef Ellie is doing the 30th.
That's exciting. So what's going to be the difference, do you guys think, between Chef Matt Brown and Chef Ellie? I mean, are they similar in aesthetics for this event, or what are they doing?
Yeah, I think Chef Ellie is going to help either the 2nd or the 3rd, one of those days, to just kind of get. It's going to be a similar menu, but
Cool, okay.
they have different touches, and
Right.
they have different ways of looking at plating.
That
and
makes
stuff
a
like
chef,
that.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so I think they're going to have their personal touches on it, but it'll be a very similar menu.
How extraordinary is this? We've never had like a dinner theater moment in town, so
It's
you
like
guys
the-
are
know,
really
I-
shattering a glass ceiling here. I
Look,
love that.
I grew up watching the movie Clue with Tim Curry.
Oh yeah,
Do you guys remember? do
it's
you guys
very
remember this?
special. Yeah.
Every time I hear murder mystery, it reminds me of the movie Clue. And I will say, so these cookies.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The cookie review.
You heard me crinkling the wrapper and opening it. These chocolate chip cookies, they have sea salt on them. But let me tell you what I love about it. It's not super sweet. It's the cookie part.
Okay.
This
I
is
bought
so
two
good.
of them just
So
in case.
far you have 5 stars.
I give Chocolate's desserts are Mel approved.
Yeah.
So go in there and get all the things.
So, ladies, paint us a picture. We've got jazz, gin, gala attire. Is everyone going to be in theme
Yes.
period
Yes.
pieces? Okay, so let's tie in the moment. I'm opening the doors. What can I expect at the venue?
So we're going to start off with a cocktail hour and past apps. And then shortly thereafter, you'll be invited to have your seat at your table. If you buy tickets with friends, you can definitely sit together. And if you buy them separate and you want to sit with someone, just message us, let us know. We'll make sure you get seated at the same tables.
Cool.
We are selling full tables if you want to do that. But yeah, you'll come into an amazing dinner, and there'll be different scenes. We've paired out the courses with the scenes to kind of tie in.
Awesome. That's
It's
that's
so
really
It's
cool.
very immersive.
Yeah.
And I had someone actually ask me, they're like, I'm not sure I'm a dinner theater person. Like, I don't want to be like part of the show. So when you buy your ticket, you actually get to answer a question of whether or not you want to participate or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're
That's
not
cool.
the type person where you don't
I
want
love
to,
this
you just
idea.
want to watch it unfold, you don't want to participate, you are not forced to participate.
That's awesome. You
and-
get a choice.
Right. They'll pull in only a couple people from the crowd anyways. So it'll be a lot of fun though.
I'm just going to say this now. RJ wants to participate.
I know,
I'm checking
right?
his box right now, okay?
Yeah.
He cannot say no. We have to get him.
Yeah.
Can you see him in
Oh my
period
God,
costume?
with his white glasses.
Great
Yes.
Gatsby, ready to
He's
go.
like, and in the library.
Yeah, any reason for a dress up, I feel, is a great reason to go out.
And
Yes.
talk about how cool Catalyst Theater and this partnership, because they're really taking it above and beyond and making theater, like you said, the word immersive, and really kind of bringing the culture in the forefront of people that may not really go to theater often, which this is a cool thing, and kind of building this new partnership. What does this look like?
I'm excited. You know, they reached out to us and we're like, here's our idea. What do you think? And you know me, I'm always excited about new experiences and new partnerships. And they have a great concept that we're going to do for the Christmas holiday
Yeah?
theater as well.
Awesome.
So I think, you know, I'm just as excited to see how it plays out. I haven't seen the show. Alan has been to some of their like casting and their practices and stuff. So I'm tempted not to get
No, be
too involved
surprised.
because
Oh, no,
I want to
yeah.
be surprised.
I love
You
that
gotta
element
be
of surprise,
surprised,
yeah.
Jenna.
I want to kind of like follow through and see what happens with the dinner as well.
So, Brooke, what does this mean? I mean, you know, Chocolate's out in Hastings, seeing this beautiful event over at the venue. What does it mean to the business of Chocolate's to really kind of be also in the forefront of all these new guests that may have not have had a Chocolate's treat like Mad Mel over here? But you know what I mean?
What? I'm not afraid to admit it. You got to taste everything.
How does it help your business shine?
I think it's a really good way to connect with different local people around the community. It's been a really cool way to collaborate with people that I don't think we would have collaborated with prior to. I never found like a connect with a theater group.
True,
or,
yeah.
Yeah, or even just other chefs being able to see in their space. I've worked back of house a bulk of my life.
Yeah.
So seeing other people and their creativity and adding to that, I think has been a really amazing experience.
Are there opportunities for chefs to partner with Chocolate's out there?
Absolutely. I definitely want to do things in the future. Along with our classes in our storefront, we want to eventually work on doing them on the go. So I think that would be a really cool experience.
So then I've got to ask you, hold on one second. I got to ask you, dealing with a lot of chefs, you deal with a lot of egos, and it's a thing, right? So how do you find that balance of not losing the Chocolate's brand and making sure your culture is shining through, but also finding that marriage, finding that dance with the chef that might be a little bit headstrong? How do you find that good balance?
I really think it's just who you collaborate with.
Cool.
I think, you know, some people butt heads and some people don't
True,
get
yeah.
along together. But I think as long as you guys are both open and willing to do different concepts of things, I think that's the most important aspect in collaboration.
I think so too. I mean, I barely get along with this one over here.
I
I
know.
cut
We
you off
fight every
earlier.
day.
What's your
So
question?
you said you do classes in the
Yeah,
storefront. Like, tell us about it.
Ashba.
And can you make these Pop-Tarts? And but I don't want to learn how to make them. I just want to buy them from you.
I know that's me. I just let me buy it, and I don't want to have
I'm
to make
not a
it.
baker. I can cook. Baking is so hard for me. So tell me about these classes.
One of the best questions ever asked on this program.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the classes. This is important.
It is fun.
So we
Jerk.
post our classes on our website the first of every month, as well as on all of our social medias. So the one this month is going to be August 29th.
Okay.
From 3 to 5, we're teaching people how to make their own focaccia breads.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, so we've got
Now
a
we're
few
talking.
class seats left, but we do have like a topping bar.
Cool.
We're gonna have a charcuterie board just while your bread's cooking.
What a fun date night or girlfriend's night out. This is a great
Yeah.
Oh
idea.
my god.
And not only that, but bridal showers and like
Yes,
all
that's
the
such a
little
great idea.
events leading up to it, baby showers, like all of the smaller stuff that the venue isn't able to host, we're pushing them all to these ladies because they're right across the street.
It makes perfect
True.
and their
sense.
space is precious.
We
Yeah.
went into space. You got great air conditioning. Peace.
Thank you. Yeah, we
Love
have
that.
to have it.
And
with
you,
Yeah.
all
have
the
the, and you
desserts.
also have the good. There was this like savory breakfasty item. It was almost like a croissant, but there was I don't remember what it was.
We had scones. We do like bread pudding.
Cool.
We switch out our menu every month just to keep it fresh and seasonal. Since we do everything from scratch, we want to make sure everything's in season. But yeah, we do private classes as well. So if you have 5 or more people, we can kind of teach you whatever you want. We did the past weekend a 10-year-old birthday party. We kind of taught them a theme of what cake they wanted to decorate.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And the opportunities are awesome. And taking a beautiful drive out to Hastings is almost therapeutic for a lot of people.
It's an amazing drive.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk about that. Like, how do you tackle with people that may have reservations on going to Hastings? You personally, as a resident out there, what would you have to say for someone that's on the fence, like, I don't know if I want to go to one of those classes? How do you get them in the door?
I think it's just like the experience of doing it. Yes, there's a lot of cooking studios and stuff like that in Jacksonville, but there's nothing really out there in Hastings or the Palm Coast area that offers something like that. So we wanted to bring something different to Hastings, and it is very up and coming, and we have a lot of faith in Hastings. And
Yes.
we're so excited with even the changes that have happened within the 5 years of me living over there. Like, having a town and having community is something that wasn't a part of that 5 years ago.
And Jenna, we got to give hats off to you because you
Yes.
had a vision of this, and it's so beautiful to see you shine, my friend. So can you talk a
Takes a
little bit
village.
about how people can get tickets to this event? How can we lock in and make sure that we make
Yeah.
this sold out within a couple weeks?
Absolutely. Yeah. So, and we didn't even talk about the orchestra dinner because it already
Oh.
sold out, but we had an orchestra dinner where we partnered with the St. Augustine Orchestra, and that all the tickets for that have sold out. So, but we have scheduled one for next May. But any tickets you'd like to check out and see what all the upcoming events are, go to thevenue.us. It's easy to get tickets. We use a platform called Zephy, so you can purchase tickets. A portion of all the proceeds goes right back to Hastings Main Street.
Love that. Wow.
All the events we do in Hastings at the venue, we try to donate back. But yeah, we're looking forward to seeing everyone.
The future is bright in Hastings, guys. We say it every single time you come on the show. Ladies, thank you so much for your
Thank you.
time
And
today.
thank you for the treats.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
We are going to show up and show out to this. Sunnies, remember this, the Gilded Cage Supper Club. Mel's going to put the link in comment. I'll put the link in comments.
doing
Don't
that.
worry about it. I got to copy and paste. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your time
Thanks
today.
for having
Yeah,
us.
thank you.
Folks, we're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.